Hi everyone and welcome back to Total Coins. So in this video we're going to be doing another world coin hunt. We've still got our tub here full of world coins that we're going to be going through, looking to find some new countries, some interesting coins, and maybe some to fill our albums. But before I get started, just wanted to say don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel and ring the bell icon to be kept up to date when I upload new videos. Obviously, at the time of recording this, I have 900, God that would be bad, 923 subscribers. So I am 77 subs away from hitting my 1,000 subscriber goal, and that will allow me to do my 1,000 subscriber giveaway. And I've extended it now, so there's going to be 4 different prizes, and potentially if it happens within the next couple of weeks, I may actually add an additional couple of bits in as well. So if you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button for your chance to enter into that competition. But as well, last week was the first world coin hunt of the month, and I completely forgot to do the albums. It's only once I finished recording the video and started editing that I realised that I hadn't done the album review. So I'm going to do the album review quickly in this video. For those of you that just want to sort of get to the hunt, I will stick a time just down the bottom here that you can sort of skip to and get straight to the hunt. So let's get our first album out, and this one is, so it's going to be our Indian album. We've not actually added anything new to the Indian album for quite a while actually. I think probably Christmas when I got a load of Indian coins. So we've not actually added anything new to the Indian album. What I'm probably going to do is, obviously if we don't find anything next month in to put into the Indian album, I will leave this one off from the next monthly review until we start finding them again, or I'm able to sort of get hold of some new ones. Obviously with everything that's going on at the minute, I cannot get hold of sort of any of the coins or notes where I normally get them from. But I'll just quickly scan through, just double check that there was nothing new added this month. I don't think there was. No. So that is the Indian album. Obviously if you wanted to have a closer look at the coins, just pause the video. But yeah, what I'm going to do is, as I say, I'm going to leave the Indian album out now until we're able to sort of find some more. So the next album we've got, I do know that we have added new coins to all of the subsequent albums. So this is our French album. So I think we added the 1943 5 franc was new this month. Got a feeling we had a couple of new euros from the coins to collect hunt as well. There was no new 5s. There was a couple of new 10s. So just having a look now. There's no real sort of gaps filled. We've got sort of small runs of sort of like 4 and 5, but nothing that sort of really links together. And I think we got a new 20 this month as well. I think the 72 was new this month. So yeah, there was that. Obviously there's our half francs. Move it so you can see it. So we start, the first one we've got is 1965, and we go down to 1994. Then we've got our 1 francs. So we've got some from the 40s right up the top, and then we've got from 1960 to 1978 there. But then we go straight into one that was definitely new, and this was the Charles de Gaulle commemorative 1 franc from 1988. Got a couple more of the 2 francs. couple more. What am I on about? We haven't got to the 2 francs yet. I'm thinking the 5 francs. So I think we got the 1943 2 in the last hunt. I remember I had to shift them all about to get it in. And we've got some of the later years in the 2 francs. So we've got start at 79 and we've got up to 94, but obviously quite a few of them missing. Then a couple of 5 francs that we've got. So that is 1970 to 1978. And then our 10 francs. So I think with this one, did we get 1980 this month? I've got a feeling we got 1980 in this month as well. So yeah, it was a really good month for sort of adding some new French coins to the album. And the next one that we've got is our Spanish album. So we had a couple of the 200 pesetas this month as well, which was really good. I think that one is actually a new year that we got in the coins to collect grab bag. And we've got a couple more euros. I know that we got a 1 franc this month, but I can't remember what year it was. So yeah, we did get the little aluminium 1 franc as well from the coins to collect bag, and we did get a 5 pesetas as well. Once again, I can't remember what year it was, but you can see for yourself how much we've sort of filled this. Obviously we are only missing 2, 4, 5 years from this run, and then we've got a full date run from 69 I think it is. Can't remember off the top of my head, and I haven't got my magnifying glass to hand. And then we've got another later years 5 pesetas, which was another one that we got from the coins to collect grab bag. We've got our 25 pesetas, which is still quite a few missing on that one. But we have got a little mini run just there. So that is from 1980 to, what's that? No, sorry, that's 81. We should have 80 is the one that we're missing. So 81, 2, 3, 4, so 85 that should be. 84, unless that one is, yeah, that one's a 1982 as well as that one. And then we've got a couple of the 50 pesetas right at the back. So not one that we find too often. So, but we have got 81 and 82 in the World Cup series. So there's that. And then the next album is, I've got a feeling from the weight it's going to be Italy. Yep, that's the Italian book. So I don't think we added any new euros or anything to the front page, or the 5s, but we did add a 10 this month, and I've got a feeling it was the 1953. The early years for 50 lira, and we definitely added 1975. I think that was in the last video, in last week's video actually. So quite chuffed to sort of add that in, and it's actually given us a little mini run as well from 1974 to 79. And there's our 100 liras. So once again, not been finding too many of them, but I don't think we're going to find too many more actually. But we've got a little run there actually. So we've got from 1973 through to 1979. Yeah, so looking at what's left in the tub, we haven't got any sort of, we've got 1 or 2 sort of big coins, but nothing substantial. Obviously all the little coins sort of then sneak to the bottom. So it's mostly going to be the sort of smaller coins that we're finding now. And then, by process of elimination, the last album is going to be our US album. So I've got a feeling we have added to the US the cents this month, but I will be quite open and honest, I can't remember what years and what mint marks we did add. But if you look at how well we're doing, so we've got from 1979 right away through to 1995, so that is an absolutely outstanding run there. Obviously it's all different conditions, but most of them are in fairly good condition. Obviously the 1983 that we've got up in the top corner has got a bit of corrosion on it, and the 2016 one that we've got down the bottom is very corroded. So I mean, if I get the chance to replace that, I will. Obviously they're the unmint marked coins, so they're the ones from Washington. And then we've got our D-mint marks here, which are from Denver Mint. Once again, so a few more, obviously more sort of empty slots in this one than the last one. But even still, so we go right away up to 2017 with that. And these are the other mints that I've managed to find. So we've got a 1969 S and a 2017 P. So the S is for San Francisco and the P is for Philadelphia. So I had to think then, I was about to say Pittsburgh, but no. The P is for Philadelphia. Obviously San Francisco Mint is now more catered for making the commemorative coins, so like the silvers and things like that, sort of like non-circulating commemoratives. So these are our dimes, are they? Yes. So we've only got a few in here. It's not one that we find sort of too often. And we've then got our 10 cents, 5 cents. There you go. So once again, not too many of them. We've not really found a lot of them. And then we get on to the quarters, and there are a couple of state quarters in here as well. So we've got the New York, Vermont and California. So these three are ones that were doubles, so they weren't put into, obviously already had them for the big map album that I got. And then we've actually got, I think that's a $half. No, that's $1 down the bottom there. So 1979. So I have actually got my other album that I basically of coins that I've brought back myself when I've gone to the different places. Obviously I've got all of them from before I started the channel, so if you're interested in sort of doing a rummage through that and actually adding those coins into the sort of the main collection and into the albums that we've got set up, let me know, because I know that there are a lot there from sort of France, Spain and America. So there are definitely ones that would probably be able to fill in some empty slots as well. So let me know in the comments down below if you want me to do a video on sort of going through that album as well. But with that, we've gone through all 5 albums now, so let's get the hunt started. And straight off the bat, first coin that we get out is a 1 cent, and that is a 1992. So if I remember rightly, that's one that we've already got. I think we had a date run right the way up to 93, didn't we? So not one for the album. And then we've got another one of the, what looks like it's going to be the Charles de Gaulle 1 francs from 1988. There we go. And yes, I have watched the video I done for Bungle, and I do know that I say, there you go, so often, and I am trying to sort of get out of that habit. The next one we've got looks like it's going to be from Belgium. So it is 1972. 1 franc from Belgium, and you'll see there it actually has the French spelling of Belgium. And I will admit, I do cheat when I look at these, and the way that I tell whether it's French or Dutch is the French one has a Q in it. So if it has a Q in it, I know that it's French. If it doesn't, it's Dutch. Not that I can actually speak French or Dutch, so I have to cheat. And speaking of French, we have our first 20 centimes for the hunt. I was about to say first French coin, but it wasn't. So that is a 1964 20 centimes. And another US 1 cent, but this one is quite corroded, and it is a 1983. So I'm not sure whether you can see it. There we go. So there's no mint mark on that one. So the mint marks on the US coins, for those that don't know, are actually just below the date normally. And there we go. Another US 1 cent. This time it is 2015, so I believe this will be the shield design. Yep. Very nice. I have got a couple of them in my other album actually, because I was able to sort of go to the US a couple of years ago with work. And there we go, we've got another French. This time it is 10 centimes from 1967. The next one we've got is from Thailand. So this is a 1 Thai baht. And you'll see, so it basically says 1 baht just there. And then the date is just there, but it's not something that I can read, so I will have to refer it to the annotations. But we've had a fair few of these actually. Obviously I've been sorting my world coins into sort of coin flips and into sort of the storage cases, and didn't quite realise how many of them I actually had. And here's our first Italian for the hunt. So it is I'm going to guess a 50 lira. Yep, 50 lira from 1973. Very nice. And that is a 2 euro cent. What country is it from? I am going to guess France. Just because we tend to find the French ones more often than anything else. No, it is a Spanish. And it is it 2000? Can't quite see. No, 2006. So you see just above the spires for the, I'm assuming it's a cathedral. Not sure if it's coming out on the video. There you go, it's 2006. And what have we got here? it is a 5 cent. And only just about make that out. And that is an Irish 5 cent. Not sure whether I can see a date on it. I can't see anything here, so I'm going to have a look after the video to see if I can find anything. So check the annotations. Obviously, if I can't find it, I will put the annotations up. I will just have to put the date down as unknown. Next one we've got is a Spanish 1 peseta. So with the Spanish coins, there are 2 different years printed on the coins. You have a little star just at the top there. That will be the year of mintage. So you see there will be 2 stars. The bottom star will always have like 19 in it, and then the top star will be the actual year that it was minted. And then on the obverse, you've got the year of design. Not design. I believe it is the sort of year of. Is it monarch that they have in Spain? So the year that the monarch sort of took the throne. That one is 1966. I do need to check out why there are 2 different dates on the coins, because I keep meaning to look and I keep forgetting until I actually find one on the video. But can I find my magnifying glass to find out? Ah, there it is. There we go. So let's see what year we've actually got, and it is a 1967. If I don't drop it. So I'm not too sure whether that's a new one for the book or not, but I will find out at the end of the hunt. And the next one we've got is a 1 pigeon. So that will be Irish. And that is 1946. Very nice. One of the better conditioned ones that we've found, actually. There's no major points of sort of corrosion, just a couple of little spots. But it is still quite beat up. And then another US 1 cent. So this time from 1993. Not in bad condition, that one. Actually in very good condition, actually. And another US 1 cent. This time from 2006. That is going to be another Belgium. So that is from 1965. And I am going to say, is it 2 or 5? Can't remember. I'm going to say 2 francs. No, 5 francs. But it is a French one again. So you'll see there, it's got the Q in Belgium. That is something different. So it will be French, and this will be an early years 10 francs. Yes. So it is a 1951 10 francs. I'm not too sure whether it's a new year or not, but I do really like finding the older French coins. we have a Spanish, and this one you'll see from the obverse date is 1980. So I've got a feeling this one's part of the World Cup series. It is, there we go. And you should be able to see just there in the star. So it says 1980, it says 82. So that means that the coin was minted in 1982. And the next one is a token, the Gold Award from the Noble Organisation Limited. I've got no idea what that is, but it is a token. We have a Canadian 1 cent. So this is from 1986. This one's actually a 12-sided coin. So even though it looks round, you see there on the edge, it is actually a 12-sided coin. So very interesting, that one. And it has Elizabeth II on the obverse. US 1 cent number 79, and for that we get a 1979 D mint mark. So you'll see just down the bottom there under the 79 is where you'll see the D mint mark. I'm just trying to see if I can actually get it so you can see it a bit better. That doesn't look like a D. I'm sure it is. On my display it's not looking like a D. It actually looks to be filled in. So it's probably just a bit of dirt inside the letter. Very nice. And what we'll do is we'll do one more. We'll come to the end of this row. Obviously the video has run on sort of quite a bit. So, will we get, obviously if it is a US 1 cent, I will redraw because we have had a fair amount of them in this hunt. What have we had? Sort of 2, 4, 6 of them. So, yes, we will definitely redraw if there's another US 1 cent. But it isn't. It is a French half franc from 1997. So if I remember rightly, that might be a new year. I think we had up to 1994, didn't we? So potentially we've got a new one for the books straight away right there. Very nice. So nice one to end us on. And for me, Star Pool, do you know, it's going to have to be the old 10 franc, or 10 francs, sorry. Very nice. So that is going to be the end of today's hunt. As I said at the beginning of the video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel and ring the bell icon to be kept up to date when I upload new videos. You can also follow me on social media. I've got Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I'm also on Patreon, and I've got a Teespring store. Just a few bits, and I will have the links to all of my other websites in the description down below. But yeah, with that said, thanks for watching. Really hope you enjoyed today's hunt, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Alright, bye.